Alright guys, welcome to Monday. We are the 25th of August 2025. Alright, so because the channel's a little bit about my diary, it's a yoga diary. I thought I'd start tonight by reflecting on my first experiences of this practice. The first experience was in Cape Town at a place called Yoga Zone. It was on the top of Pikbal Arcade, and at the same time I was moving a lot between Cape Town and Joburg. And that's where Sally Ann Flanagan first started a studio called Bikram Josie, and it was in Pikbal Arcade. And the two studios were like my home. It was like the one common denominator between the two cities. It was fantastic. So tonight's class is about why I'm teaching this practice. I'm very thankful for the people who introduced me to this practice. All right, hands are together. And let's slow down. Let's become fully present. Let's feel our toes. Feel the stress of the day go away. We're just allowing that time that you're going to be totally inside your body. We're going to take 3 deep inhale breaths. We'll take 3 deep exhales. Exhales can be Ujjayi style. We'll use the Ujjayi style between the postures. And then we'll open our eyes and begin. Breathing in for 1. 2. 3. And we open our eyes, we interlace our fingers tightly up to the webbing. Nice tight grip of the knuckles, reflexology in the hand, making the extremities of the skeleton stronger. Knuckles are underneath the chin, pranayama, deep breathing. Remember to suck in your stomach, count of 6. Let's go. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling there, almost touching, breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Air is expelled, neck is back, breathing in, 1, 2, 3, maintain contact, knuckles to chin. 4, 5, grow tall. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be a set of 10. We're going into 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one, I think we missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push the elbows together and reaching up to the sky. Stretch out the spine, fingertips to the sky, nice and compact. Bringing the hands down. Samastitihi to breathing. Second set of 10. Interlacing the fingers tightly up to the webbing. Be relaxed about it, even though it can feel very uncomfortable. Keeping the head nice and level. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And elbows touch. Let's reach up to the sky. Right out of the sit bones. Fingertips. Bringing down to breathing. Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana. The hands go up. Always growing nice and tall, checking in your ankles where your ankles touching. Can you get your big toes to touch? And growing taller. Right, release the index fingers that you up to the knuckles, clasp all the rest of the fingers. A lot of intense work on the hands. Okay, into the knuckles, pointing upwards. Key instruction. Keep the elbows, or try your best to push your elbows against your head. So you've always been lifted up. You're growing taller, you're stuck like to the ground. Okay? Right, just gently left and right. We're going to be in 2 panes of glass. We cannot lean forwards, we cannot lean backwards. We want to lean completely straight, so we're going to compress the organs as well as stretch to one side. So we've got a regular stretch, and then we've got a tourniquet effect on the organs on both sides of the body in Ardha Chandrasana in this style. Coming together, nice and tall, grow tall, seat that face nice and neatly between your elbows. Inhale, breath, and exhale. There we go. Remembering to be relaxed. Okay, none of the poses are awkward, but your practice will develop when you now start relaxing with it. You know what's happening, you know what's coming, you've done it before. Okay, so you can enjoy it. Right, what's that hip doing? Right, that bone there. Right, we're compressing here on the right hand side. Can you push those elbows against the head a bit more? Okay. Alright, so then obviously, since I'm talking about great inspirational teachers, local, Saeed Jackie from a Yoga Zone. So if you guys ever watch this video, shout to you guys. Alright, let's keep you guys, go to your max. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go to the middle, go to the middle, go to the middle. Go right up to the middle, go right up to the middle, go tall, go tall, go tall. Alright, nice inhale breath. And exhale. Alright, as we send our hips out to the right hand side. Head nice and level, beautiful level head. Can we push those elbows against the head? It increases the tension in the fingers. That's why we struggle to be relaxed. Put a smile on your face. It's okay. Push it out, push out, push out, push. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Go nice and tall. Feel that moment of tallness. Alright, now inhale, exhale. You're going to drop that head. Right, all you're going to do is you're going to lean back. It's a slow stretching exercise. This entire practice, in my opinion, is like a big, slow Surya Namaskar with a bit of extra skeleton stuff thrown in. Very slow, good for beginners. Please rest if you need to. Always remember that. Go to Balasana, go to Child, and come up. Touch the sky, and okay, just bending those knees and allowing yourself very easily to get your fingertips down to the ground. Okay, once you're there, then you want to try and see how you stretch left and right. And then we'll just bend a bit. Okay, ideally most of you are going to be keeping your feet and your ankles together. If you can't, what you want to do is you just want to space them out a little bit until you can feel a little bit, because we really want the crown of your head, look between your knees, and we want to get that place. So you'll notice my knees are quite bent. Okay, I've got very short hamstrings. Alright, but I'm trying to get the crown of my head down. I can bring my feet together. Okay, if binding is difficult, etc., and you've got a prop, you'll be using a strap underneath your heels just to try and get a bound. Right, all our binders, we go down, okay, and underneath the feet, the two baby fingers are trying to be parallel as much as they can throughout your life. Inhale, exhale, here we go, and we flip up. Alright, and what are we trying to do? We want to kiss our knees. We want to point that crown of the head deeply into the ground. Okay, here's a pose that there's nothing for you to do. You just have to be. Okay, bring that weight into the toes. Be the weight into the toes. Let the arms, just allow your legs, allow listeners, as long as your hammies are stretching. You're getting a compression, torso to thigh, that's good for digestion. Crown of head, 3, 2, 1, and bending. Almost into an Utkatasana chair. I definitely prefer very much coming out. Nice bit of Pilates work coming out. Touching the sky and going down. Breathing 2. Second set. Here we go. Here's the good news, guys. Very easy to enjoy yoga, very easy to be a yogi. Not complicated. All you've got to do is do yoga. Very simple. Inhale, breath. Exhale. And all the mental other benefits just happen anyway. Okay. So let's stretch now. We're going to our edge. We're feeling a bit warmer. We really want to compress. Right, stretch. Put that hip out. What's those elbows doing? What are those elbows doing? What's that face doing? And remembering in yoga, when we talk about drishti, we're talking about a gazing point. It's not only where you're looking, it's an attitude. It's got a facial expression. Sometimes it's eye movements, but this time it's a spot on the wall. Okay, go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice and tall. Nice and tall. Allow that spine to stretch. You always want to know with this practice you've kind of grown bigger. Alright? Now you go. It grows bigger, gets moved apart, your limbs feel less stressed onto each other. It's very symmetrical practice. Okay, left and right side, everything exactly the same. Alright, going. Yeah, and I suppose Yoga Zone was the first one, and the other person was obviously Andy Horn, long time old friends, and the first time I experienced yoga like exercising. It was kind of like a bit of a gym bunny up until that point in time. 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. It was amazing to discover yoga where you actually could sweat. I've never experienced that. And that's deep in the journey. All right, inhale breath. Exhale, go. And then I obviously learned that India was quite hot anyway. So all yoga is kind of de facto hot. All right, go. Back, back. Go back, way back, lean back, and forward. Touch the sky, touch the sky. Wiggle up a bit, allow that spine to wiggle up. All right, down we go. Let's find there quite quickly now, flipping up left and right, choosing, do you want feet together, do you want your feet to fit further apart? Okay, do explore that, okay? Particularly, everybody's got a different shape. All right, some of us got skinny legs, some of us got like me, I've got very stumpy legs. All right, there we go. So, got to work through that, go down, boom, and there we go, behind, wide, inhale, exhale, binding, beautiful, okay. Right, using a belt or a strap if you need to, just to try and get tension. Main thing repeating is the crown of the head. We're trying to kiss the knees. And as we're trying to kiss the knees, we're trying to let those hands stretch and elongate. Right, elongate. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Come down nicely, keeping our movements as we can. All the in and outs of the poses as much as the poses. And there we go. Moving down, breathing 2. Okay, Utkatasana, awkward pose, in 3 parts. Left foot out, right foot out, they land exactly underneath, in line with the shoulders. They are absolutely straight. It feels a bit odd. You don't walk like that. The feet don't naturally fall like that. They're absolutely straight. Yep. We've been naughty. We're off to detention. All right. But we're very happy. Nice smiles on our faces. In our breath. Exhale. And we sit down. Right. We've got 2 centimeters of a chair. So we are able to stay here all the time. The chest is nice and open. Face is nice and open. Nice happy face. Sitting down. Feeling there's like quite interesting things going on in the legs and the way the sinews work and what the feet want to do, and they want to twist. And 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Inhale, exhale. All right, nicely up onto the tippy toes, acupressure. All right, nice acupressure there. We're in high heels, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we just pick up those heels again, holding on for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Tremendous leg strength. Lots of squats all happening straight up there. Inhale, exhale. Knees are together, zipped up, knees to groin. Sitting down 1, sitting down 2, sitting down 3. Keep the heels up 4. Slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 9 and a 10. At the 10, you've got like a little seat. You're like on the back of a motorbike. You can play around. There might be a click or 2. We're just lubricating the joints. Right, okay. It's going to be over. Let's go. 1, 2, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6. Tremendous leg strength required. 7 and 8. Going tall. Go tall. Touch the sky. Suck in the stomach. There we go. Repeating patterns. 2 breathing. Second set, Utkatasana. Left foot, right foot. Find the imprint in your toe. Up. You've got no problem. The tension is easy. Inhale breath. Up, sit down. 2 centimeters of the bum on the chair. 2 centimeters of the bum on the chair. Okay. Right. It's the symmetry, allowing the body to work both left and right. It helps patterns of movements. 4, 3, 2, 1. Because we have patterns of our movements and we have patterns of our thoughts. Okay. So these are just good basic patterns, like toothbrushing yourself, toothbrushing your body, your brain. Ooh, sorry, getting a speed wobble. Liver, spleen, pancreas, they all need a toothbrush. Up, knees, up. Holding, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay on your tippy toes, that's the big challenge on this one. Alright, and knees together. Okay, and stick to your tippy toes. Slowly, 2, 3, 4, and 5, slow, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And a tremendous relief as you get down. Enjoy the relief. Enjoy it, bounce. Okay. Alright, here we go, guys. Up. 3, 2, 1. Up. And you can do it all beautifully to a count of 10 eventually. Landing with your fingertips right up at the sky. Nicely coming down. And breathing. 2 gyrating breaths. Alright, Guru Nasana, reminding everybody, we're waiting for after Guru Nasana, then we're going to have a drink before we go into our sprints. Alright, so Guru Nasana is an eagle pose, very good for the joints of the body. Alright, very acupressure based pose. Alright, so it is a bit uncomfortable. Left hand is nice in front of the face, left and right hemisphere. You're an eagle, right hand side, there's your wing. Flap your wing, and make sure that your right hand is facing the left hand side as you then just bring up your fingertips. If you can't get to the hand, go for the wrists. See if you can get to the wrists. Okay? And if you can't do any bind, there you can still hold the pose as far as like that with keeping pressure on the elbows. Okay, so then the elbows are your focus of your pressure point. Alright. Behind us, we're there. Inhale, exhale. Down. Nice and down. Alright, so from here, lifting up, it's the right leg. We want to bring this right leg over, we're floating in space, bring it up as high as you possibly can. And this is where it was at. You want to choose yoga attire for this kind of yoga. It's going to be slippery, not too baggy or loose, it depends. Okay, male and female, different kind of requirements. Alright, but you want to be able to get, and then bind that foot as you sit down. Keep your chest open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Conscious that there's somebody next to us. So we just bring the right hand in front of us. And we just a gentle small flap. Alright, just trying to use the space of your mat. Remember in this channel, it starts with yoga only requires a rectangle. To do yoga, all you need is a rectangle. Yoga mat's not a big device. Inhale, exhale. You don't need expensive shoes or anything. You just need you, yourself, and a mat and a rectangle. Okay. And if I was president for a day, I'd insist everybody had a yoga room. I'm sure the whole of society would feel better and cleaner. Can they all pick up the litter, please? Alright. It's getting really out of control. Alright. What can be done? Alright. Youth of today. Go. Morning prayers. Yoga to begin. Alright, go. 3, 2, 1, up. And just release. Just release. Okay, let's just stand. We're going to just take a full breath because it's quite intense on the joints. Let's do a full breath. Second set. Alright, always remember we're going to come back to those places of peace. Even when our heart is knocking like crazy in this practice. Here we're binding. Okay, so it's the right hand. Okay, left hand is in front, divided the face. There, sitting down. Utkatasana chair. The Utkatasana chair. Inhale, exhale. Yep, let's bring the right leg over, and we bind the foot. I've always been saying, if you can't bind, you think it's in your brain, you grow the neural pathway. You say to your brain, foot going behind calf muscle. Okay? There's still benefit in the whole neurological system, twisting it out, veins, arteries. Hold, 3, 2, 1, up you stand, nice and compact, nice and compact. We're just going to change, right hands in front, left wing, left fingertips nicely up into the middle of that hand, open those shoulders nicely, sitting down. Let's sit down. Inhale, exhale. Alright, let's see what I'm going to be able to do here tonight. I'm struggling on the left side. Left side can be very tricky. Alright. Then I'll get my foot. Well, almost. It's definitely an improvement for me. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Whoop, whop, speed wobble. Come back. 2 breathing. Short guys, let's have some water. Hold on, some water to refresh. Okay. Alright, get a bit of water. Turn through our mat. Alright. Alright, so some of these are very simple poses. They're kind of standing sprints, so again, let's remind people, this is a good practice if you've got injuries, you want to maintain condition in the cardiovascular system, but you've hurt something. Okay, this will allow you to kind of fix it and do other things to still keep you in shape. Alright, Dandayama Janusarasana. The left leg is concrete, unbroken, lamppost. No more knee, think it's like a flamingo. You want to push that knee backwards, is for the duration of the pose. Upwards we go. Can we balance? Below the knee, not on the knee, like Pavana Mukhatasana, except we are vertical now. Alright, with the crown of head and back rows, beginners, anybody at home. If you can just stand like this with a nice gaze on your face, you are doing well. You're doing fantastic. Alright? Alright, anybody else who's binding and wants to go forward, we now bend our knee a little bit and we create a stirrup. Okay, so know that you can do this, try it out. Okay, don't rush, there's no rush. Now we're locking out that knee. Now the foot, the standing foot is getting activated. Tingle, tingle, burn, right to the very bottom of the toes, it's tingling. Yes, as you can see, I'm not very adept at this pose, but the main thing is that I'm locking out the standing knee, so I'm getting lots and lots of benefit. 4, whoo, speed ball, stay, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and well done to anybody there in the front row. Well done guys, alright, so let's go to the other side. It's the right hand side. Okay, if you fall out, should come back in. Obviously it's a bit tricky for me. I'm practicing and talking. Okay, back row, you know what you're doing. You're learning to balance. You're learning to pull that knee up. You want that knee pulled up as much as you can against your torso. And can you stand still and can you balance on one leg? That's your goal. Everybody else, if you can make the bind, remember it's up to the webbing. Lock out. Alright, traditionally on the clock, I've done sets like this, certainly in Bikram Joshi days, it was 1 minute. Same in those days, full 90 minutes. Obviously the Bikram Express thing and the 26 plus 2 Express things, because it takes a long time, but it is, the football exercise is very worth it. When we can, set aside the time, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay. Alright, we can feel it, it's a sprint. Let those shoulders loosen, just can, alright, don't get them too jammed up here. Alright, alright. 2 breathing in the second set. Alright, here we go, guys. Left leg concrete unbroken lamppost. no more knee. Back row, learn to balance. Spread those toes. Again, back row, lots for you to do. Toes spreading out, going tall, going tall. What is your neck doing? Get there. Can you be conscious that you're absolutely straight? Could I come behind you and place a ruler? Okay, a big ironing board. Binders, let's go. And when we're wobbling, it's bandhas. I've been wobbling tonight as well. Bandhas. Let's find the bandhas again. Okay, we're doing well, guys. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Let's hang in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Okay, one more side. I like to sneak in a wiggle. I like to just try and remind my body, even though it's a very static practice, keep that loose jelly moment between poses. Okay, that helps your pose. Right leg, concrete unbroken lamp post. Alright, below the knee, not on the knee, nice and tall. Back row, all about balance. Crown of head. Can you pull the knee up more? Can you still balance? Okay, so there's a lot to work with there. Binders, let's go. Okay. Woo! Recovering speed wobbles. Okay. It was a bit naughty of me. I should actually come out of the pose and re-enter it. Be better form. Alright, so hang in there, guys. Feel that right foot. That right foot is burning. All of that is good for you. Kidneys, kidney medicine, all sorts of things. Medicine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Boom, boom. Stand up tall. 2 breaths, then drinking. Alright, water. Alright. Alright. A reminder to everybody out there, at home wherever, take some salt. If you're struggling to drink water, you're not having enough salt, have it on your tongue first. What will happen is that you get very thirsty. And that helps in drinking water. Most of the water we drink is far too demineralized, guys. Alright, so salt in the water. Alright, good salt. Dharayama Dhanasana. Standing bow pulling pose. Right hand is up. Receptive hand. Boom. Right foot. Inside grip. Inside grip. That means the thumb and the big toe are together. In the beginning, it's going to be normal. Your knee's going to be up out here, away from your body. Your next mission, can you balance and can you bring the knee? Okay, so that can be a whole pose in and of itself. If the rest of the pose is inaccessible to you, simply trying to bring the knee and hold the hand. Okay, again, so you have 2 balancing poses. Alright? As we age, our pineal glands, our other glands, and that's what we're exercising. Start aging. That's why old people lack balance. Alright? The glands are gone, or going. Alright? There we go. Touch, 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 stay. Alright, everybody else is joining me. Bandhas. Alright, inhale, exhale. Let's come forward. Okay, we must kick. There is a point, if we're going to keep and we're going to get that foot over, we have to kick. Okay, trying to concentrate on knees, locked out standing, concrete unbroken, lamp pose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Woo! My goodness. My goodness. Okay, always come back to prayer. I found in the standing series there are a number of poses where I come back to Namaskar, go down to the side, it just feels more natural. And those are little variations that I think come from my Ashtanga, love of Ashtanga yoga as well. Okay, so Sweti yoga. Obviously there's lots and lots and lots and lots of kinds of yoga, guys. So do not be afraid to explore back row around, because once you get it, you'll just keep getting it. Okay, and it just gets vaster and more interesting all the time. Alright, kick, 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 lock out, balance, chin to shoulder, drishti longest finger, through space, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Again, I come to prayer. It's one of the poses where the heart is knocking, and we'll take 4 dry breaths to just bring our heart rates down, and we'll attempt the second set. Alright, bit of recovery, sometimes necessary. This is a powerful pose. Hand up, let's go. Inside grip. Inside grip, can you back row? Can you bring the knee? Always trying to bring the knee. Okay, you want to become one lion again. Alright, that's lovely stretching into the knee joints. Alright, lovely stretch up. Chin is up. Face is flat. Stomach strong. Alright, so everybody's well, who's not going forward, your stomach remains strong. You're getting strong cardio, core workout. Inhale, exhale, let's go. Oh, yeah, so that happens. It does happen. Back, everybody else is in the pose. Keep going. Keep going. If you can, you're still there. You're still there. Can we get in 10 seconds? I'm with you. I'm with you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we're all giving each other speed bubbles. So, okay, shake it out, shake it out. We've got one more side. We've got one more side. Okay, woo! Left hand. Boom. Inside grip. Alright. Bring that knee. Go tall, go tall, go tall. Go tall, go touch the sky. Plant your feet into the earth. Inhale, exhale. Alright, I'll talk less here. Let me see if I can get a pose. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, hands down to the side. Hands down to the side. Alright, sip of water. I'm going for a sip of water. Alright. The easy pose, right, everybody? This is the good heart pose. We started this whole series, and it'll as high as people actually in Trikonasana. That Trikonasana, that's tricky Trikonasana we do in the series. We're right at the back of the mat now. Right on the runway. We're flying, up we go. Cruising on altitude. Alright, again, all those elbows. Can we get those elbows close to the head? Okay, enjoy it. Remember, it's a position that you can actually, if you've got little tweaks in the vertebra, you can actually feel. That's what you should always be feeling in these motions in the practice, alright? So there's all the subtlety that starts happening once you know your poses, so to speak. Okay, alright. Inhale, exhale. Let's go. Boom, foot down. Capital letter T. Lock out, standing. Drishti 4.5 feet. In front, elbows pressing against the head. You Usain Bolt, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, and back, back. Okay, touch the sky, touch the sky, touch the sky. Inhale, exhale, boom, land, go, go, go. 4 feet up. It's almost like the head picks up the arms if the elbows are pressed against the head. Point the toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back. Try and keep your arms up. Big core strength. Touch the sky, touch the sky, touch the sky. And just let them drop. Okay, sometimes we don't do that on a normal Monday night. We're going to do it properly tonight. It's sprinting, very good. Great cardio. No damage to joints. Nothing. Nice and tall, nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, right foot forward, land, become a capsulated T. Lock out that standing knee. When you lock it out, can you keep your gaze 4.5 feet in front of your feet? So you're lifting up, I want you looking at your toes. Okay? You're lifting up those arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back, back. Ooh, keep up those arms. You can do it. Keep up those arms. Inhale, exhale, into the left foot. Boom. Capsulated T. T for Tom, T for Tom, T for Tom. T for Tom. T for Tom. T for Tom. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom, boom. Woo! Down to the sides. 2 breathing. And we've worked up a heart rate, so now we get to rest a bit. Alright, interval training right to the front of the mat. Okay, stay loose. Don't get stressed. Feel those motions. You want the muscles, everything to be feeling great. Alright, ultimately it's stretching. Bone and organ and muscular stretching. Okie dokie. Alright, so up go the arms. Alright, nice and compact. Over there. And it's a step to the right. Remember the right is this side. Inhale, exhale, right. Big step to the right. Let's bring our hands down. Right, Leonardo da Vinci's human. Alright, nice symmetry. What are our feet doing? Our feet want to be a definitely straight or pigeon toe. Okay, so look at the feet. We want to try and get the knees locked out. Inhale, exhale, we lean forward. Very simple pose. Dandayama Bikabara Paschimottanasana, standing, separate leg stretching. You can see I'm just slowly walking my feet wider as I get into my pose and checking that my heels are wider than my toes. Okay, and my drishti, I want to kiss the floor. In this, it's a Paschimottanasana, it's not Prasarita. Repeat, not Prasarita, different position of head and neck, totally. Lock out those knees, lean forward, just allow the stretch. Right, if you can, you may want to bind now, either to the big toes, or you can even bind to the outside of the feet. If you do, sometimes a little Ashtanga, inhale breath, lifting up and then relaxing will bring the deeper stretch. Alright, so that's kind of like an Uttanasana B moment in Ashtanga. Go, stretch, 3, 2, 1, and then use your hands, don't slip, walk your feet in nicely, feel the earth, connect, inhale, up we go, touch the sides, stretch out, suck in the stomach, then open up the left foot, open up, it's actually Virabhadrasana B. Virabhadrasana B forms the little transitional, nice core strength, float your foot, Namaskar hands, hands to side, 2 breathing. Second set, we're all excited. It's a relaxing pose. It's a beautiful relaxing pose. It's a deep stretch. Touch the sky. Inhale, exhale to the right. Let your foot land. Hands out to the side. Look at your feet. So your first thing is, as you bring your hands out, you're looking at your feet in this pose. You're adjusting them. And inhale, crown of head to sky. And then you're leaning forward. You're going to go find where you're happy. Again, if you're struggling to find there, also the belts, back row, use your belts, use your straps to try and get leverage. You can take it all the way behind. I'll do a video specifically on how to use a yoga belt to deepen your practice and stretch. Okay, we're all stretching. We all want to go kiss the ground. Just wiggling the feet, keeping sure. Okay, now bring weight. Bringing weight, getting much closer as you can see. Weight, it's no effort. Now just breathe. Oh, lovely. Push up, relax, feel that deep stretch. Beautiful stretch. Up we go, connect to the earth. Up, 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 up. Boom. Virabhadrasana is just like a fish, one maneuver, just the left foot. Then the chin is to the shoulder. And then it's a beautiful float. Hands onto Namaskar naturally, and then down. Breathing 2. Alright, this one's quite an intense one. This one is Trikonasana. It's more generically called Trikonasana, so to speak. It is a triangle. The exact specific Sanskrit for this one I'm not sure of. When Chandri brought this out into the mainstream, he was quite sort of summative in his description of poses. Alright, so we're up, we're there, we want that. Inhale, exhale, we step to the right. We step to the right, okay. We find ourselves in Virabhadrasana. So Virabhadrasana is with the right foot. So you just open like a fish here. Okay, Neil, I'm going to stay in camera and say, oh, I'm just trying to work with my voice tonight. Thanks for that. Right, so you left, you're looking over that right hand. That's good. Longest finger, guys, with eyes, longest finger. Okay, is the stance wide enough? Check in. Most of the time, when I'm going and I'm doing adjustments, it's because the stance, as I said, it's the bouncy. Remember the bouncy? Alright? Okay. Deep stretch, bounce, makes the inside of the groin. What's the groin doing? Okay. Then an inhale, and on an exhale, you bring that elbow in front of the knee. You bring your other hand, you place the fingers between the big toe and the other toe, but you're trying your very best not to lean on the floor. If you have to in the beginning, okay, well, fine, but try not to. Okay, then you're lifting up. You're lifting up your left hand. You bring your chin to your shoulder. You open your chest. You drop. I repeat, you drop the left hip as you bend forward the right knee. That will allow your back to be one line of energy. I want a broken hip and back is not what we're looking for, but it takes time to get it right. So don't judge, always be laughing at yourself. 3, 2, 1. Gently, yep, it's tough. Okay, if your stance was wide enough, you should have found that a tough adjustment to just come out and lift. Okay, it will be Pilates all the way. Alright, boom, to come out from that position. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy. Okay, inhale, exhale. Elbow in front of me. Fingertips in between. Try not to touch the floor. Up we go. Heart is radiant. Up towards the sky. Hand is like there. Alright? Okay, it doesn't matter what you believe. You'd be pretty much of a dimwit if you didn't accept that there's a cosmos out there. Okay, that's probably quite exciting. Okay, go up, 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 up. Reach up. 3. Okay, a lot of strength now. Can you come back? Yep. Okay, it's tough. You see? Now from Virabhadrasana, boom. Well done, guys. Well done. And of course, there we go. All of those transitional poses are all things that I've brought in over the years. Water. It was a bad idea. I think I only did 1 set. But time is of the essence. I'll speak a bit more than usual. Alright. Okay, but let's try. Maybe still go 6. How we can do? Second set, right. Straight mat. This is a good pose. This is a great pose. You really don't be afraid to reorganize your gear. Get it. You want your yoga surface to be beautiful and flat. As I said, it's a rectangle. Okay. Right, we want to do another set of Trikonasana. Alright, so let's just talk through it. Okay, particularly back row, since you won't see me, I won't be going there. Alright, so it's to the right, your gaze is that way. The first thing you want to find is the right hand. That's the first thing you want to find, and you want to find your chin. You're turning to the right, you want to relax, and you want to get those bouncies in. Up we go. Touch the sky. Exhale, boom, to the right, boom, 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 right. Find your chin, find your right fingers. Find your right fingers, look to the right. There we go. Okay, Neil, I would like you to your front foot, sir. Yes, thank you. Thank you, yes. Now bounce forward. Yes, yes. Back foot more like 45 degrees, please, sir. Yebo. That's it. Just play with that. I think, Neil, you actually, your stance is still too, because you may need an exercise yoga mat one day. I don't know if they made them with you in mind. To be honest, they're much better, sir. There we go. All right, inhale, exhale, go. All right, so if your mat was made for a Lilliputian, ignore it. All right, there we go. Up. Nice, chin to shoulder. Can you drop that hip? Suck in the stomach. Can you suck in the stomach as you're feeling happy? Suck in the stomach, happy, looking at your hand. For 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Boom, be stable, it's hectic. Just like a fish, just turn the feet. The fish in water, one fin movement, they're facing the opposite direction. Inhale, exhale. All right, elbow, boom. Down. Thank you. Up, guys. Up. Drop that hip. Drop it like it's the right, left knee goes forward on that motion. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Up. Boom. Big core strength. Get stable first. Get stable. Try to keep arms up. Try to keep arms up. And up. Boom. Pray. Lovely. That was Trikonasana. All right. I'm going to go to a Janu Shavasana. This one using gravity. Again, gravity, very strong work on the thyroid gland, very strong work on the pituitary and the pineal gland. Okay, happiness pose. Happiness pose. All right. Right, meaning this very seriously. This pose is like a whole bunch of psychiatric drugs. Okay, literally. All right. Inhale. Up we go. But it's not a very nice one. You want to feel like you want to throw up. Touch the sky. Remember, there are 2 kinds of step, a big one and a small one. This is the 3.5. It's the small one. Boom, land on that heel. Open that foot. You're now facing the right hand side. Yep, you're facing the back of the studio. Okay, I'm just checking stances. Child's stances look good, not too big. Yes. All right, lovely. Okay, inhale, touch skies. Sorry, beyond. Lower your hands up there. That's right. Okay, so they're above your head, ladies. All right, so you'll be still up here in that original motion. Up, go down. So there's sometimes that they go, when you're in Virabhadrasana, you open the arms. And in this one, okay, it's very simple, guys. You've got to put that forehead on that front knee. Now you can bend your front knee. First you bend your front knee. It's not about having a straight knee. It's about having that contact, and you can hear I'm struggling to speak. It's that feeling. Now, try and push your knee back with your forehead. Okay, and I should not really be doing this while talking. Alright, so try and breathe now. Push it, 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you can, again, mega core strength. Right at your feet, bring your hands into prayer. Prayer position. Yes, now can you bring yourself up? Can you feel that? Alright. Can you feel bring up? Look at your hands. Keep looking at your hands all the way up. Again. Imagine there was a telescope. I took away the roof. Alright, I took away the roof. You could look at the stars and the moon. Alright, that's what you want to be doing. Up, go down. Good. Go down. Find your alignment of your feet. Maybe the stance is too wide. Okay, so again, you're going to learn that in your own body, because you know you want to get your forehead onto this knee. Okay, inhale, exhale, let's do it. I'm not going to talk now. 3, 2, 1. Up, up, up. Hands, what I've just taught you, prayer hands. Follow your prayer hands. Follow your prayer hands. Follow your prayer hands. All the way. Touch the sky like a fish. Learn to just move your feet. Go. Okay, you almost feel like a turning planet there. You see? Inhale, up. Go. Reach up. Go down. Go down. Go down. Alright. Forward to me. Three, 2, 1, up. Go, okay, prayer hands. Right there by the toe. Bring those fingertips together. Yeah. See the difference? Now our core has to be stable. The core has to be stable. You go up, you look like a fish, you just flip. You just flip, you're just facing the other way now. Boom, you can now go down. Alright, the transitions are beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Three, 2, 1, up. Hands. Prayer. Prayer, strong core. To give those feet to align correctly. And look at the sky. Bring the foot. Boom. There we go. Alright. You're always happy as a yogi because having consciousness is an amazing thing. It's an amazing, it should be a happy experience. It's only human beings that make it a bad experience. Alright, hands over to prayer. Alright. Hands into prayer. Okay, Tadasana. Find out just a small one if you want to. Your balance is there, you're happy. Face is up, you're pleased with yourself. You're very happy with your work and your practice. If you want to go up to your knee, okay, then you can flatten out your knee. And then binding for a deeper work with the joints, also working into intestines and balance, etc., is the one-handed bind Tadasana with a single hand prayer. You choose your one. Lovely, and you release. Nothing wrong with a little bit of a paddle. Be loose. Okay, be loose. That's what our job is as yogis. We want to be flexible in mind. Sorry, I must get this right. Flexible body does assist a flexible mind. We don't have to go together. Jenny does assist. Me. Binding. Up. And single hand. Alright, releasing. Alright, good, time, fine. Hands up to prayer. Alright, everybody, you're going to either repeat. You're going to repeat everything that you want to do in this pose. Alright? Anybody who wants to go with me front row, you're welcome to if you've done a toe stand before. Okay, it's quite a specific pose, so back row, don't get worried about what I'm doing. If you've never seen what I'm doing, don't worry about it. But let me just demonstrate. I want to demonstrate for the camera for tonight to do an authentic series, a 90-minute series. So I'm going to try to do toe stand. Alright, so there we go. I'm up. We bind. You go straight to the binding point of the pose. You go nice and tall, and you get to your one-handed namaskar and you're tall. Alright, on an inhale, and then on an exhale, you lean forward. Now, I need to bend my knees, some of you may not, but you're reaching your fingertips to the ground. Yes. Now, okay, and then from there, once you get your fingertips stable, you're now going to come back down. This is like a stretch. Squash players, you'll know this in a different way on the floor. Alright. But you can see I'm on my toe. I'm on my left toe, and I'm using my fingers like a skirt. Alright, so I'm using my skirts because the balance here is intense. And the heel is to be on the perineum, okay? Perineum muscle, all right? That's between our genitals and our anus, to be specific. All right, very specific point. Okay, now if we can release, can I get 4 seconds in prayer? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I'm going to bring my hands together. That's very intense, guys. It's very intense on the feet. It's very intense pose. It's very good. And if I can try and come out, and obviously if I've done it on the right hand side, I have to attempt it on the left. Whew. Okay, let's breathe too. All right. The perineum is an extremely important part of the human system. Another day, another time, another YouTube video. Okay. All right, off we go, nice and straight. Nice and straight. All right, okay, I'm going to lean forward. Okay, touch, okay. Oh, and then from there, yep, you've got to bring yourself down. Okay, well done. Joanne, I think you're with me. Trying to get tapped in. Okay. Alright, so you got to get the balance point. Don't take your time. It's like a skirt with your fingers. Okay, and then you find it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't make it. Woo! Okay, and that's important. Always laugh. Lovely stuff, guys. Thank you for your standing series. Alright, everybody grab your water. Okay, I'm going to grab a shirt. Ooh, well done, guys. Oh, you're doing well out there, so sure. Very, very good. You definitely got it. I mean, I didn't realize what you probably need to be at the end of the match already. You know, with your striders.
I can't stand the towel.
No, I can definitely see you. Actually, you're one of the first people I met who actually think you need a specialized mat, yeah. Once you get more, because and I understand why it's so difficult to get the damn squash ball past you, you see. It's a kind of thing. Damn irritating. Yeah. Alright guys, alright, so we're going into our seated section, everybody on the floor, everybody's head. Gonna get warm if you feel you're gonna get a bit cooler. Alright, we lie down into our most favourite yoga pose, the restful Savasana pose. Your palms are up. You want to bring your heels together, you want your toes to flop away. And this is your ultimate cat nap pose, okay? Alright, cat nap posing, I've been realizing the great benefit of the cat nap in the working day. Alright, feeling needed, you've got the space, you know, can really increase productivity. Alright, let's be quiet for a bit. Yeah, lovely. We're going to open our eyes. Bhavana Mukhatasana. When removing pose, we're lifting up that right knee. Below the knee, not on the knee. Nicely up to the webbing is the grip. Alright, inhale and a lovely exhale. Send that knee far away. You want to send it first on a big journey like on an orbit. And now you're going to pull it back into the shoulders. You straighten up. So you definitely want to get that sideways pressure. Now flex your left toes back towards your face, and you can point your right toes at them if you want to be very specific. Go, you're being stretched out. Pull. Let's just breathe now. And very gently release. And we just float. We just float that leg, we just float that leg, we just float that leg. Up we go, up we go, up we go. Up we go, below the knee, not on the knee. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Alright, nice and tight. Alright, push to the side. Bend those toes back. Back. And we release. As that left leg goes down, the left leg goes down, it touches the ground, Bring up the knees, bring up the knees. Okay, left hand first, right, can you bind? Okay, always very good. Put your nose on your knees. Gotcha. And breathe once. And now release. Keep the bind. Alright, as you settle that spine flat down now, trying to use your bind to more think about trying to get that last bit of the bum, the coccyx area. Can you get that flat on the ground one day? Can you push it down? Now there you get the big massage, the skeletal massage of this practice. And straight up go the legs. Let's do a bit of Pilates. Send them down nice and slowly, pointing those toes, let them land, Savasana. So as your practice develops, you'll find that in 2 breaths or 4 breaths, you should be able to bring your system down from high intensity to absolute tranquility. Okay, so tranquil. Alright, Pavana Mukha Tasana, we are running a little bit short of time, so this is the one I'm going to chop tonight at this point in time. We're only going to do 1 set, and now we're going to go into our sit-up. Right, sit-up is very specifically designed to try and strengthen the stomach and help the lymphatic system cleanse itself through the respiratory system. That's why you have these 2 very specific open mouth, sharp exhales. Okay, don't be afraid to make a noise. Alright, if you're at home, nobody's going to hear you, so go for it. Alright, just try and keep in time. So it's going to be, before I do it, we'll say it's going to be hands over the head, point your toes, inhale, sit up, and I will call tonight I'll call double exhales straight after sit up. And we should all be trying to be exactly like a perpendicular little L at that moment when I say double exhale. Alright, so you sit up is the instruction to go there, double exhale, boom, boom. Just try and keep it together and stretch further as you see. Right, here we go, guys. Raise your hands above your head. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Double exhale. Shoo. Shoo. Excellent, guys. Turning always to the left. Always working. Alright, we're trying to be respectful to all of our other yogis, practitioners. Alright. I always say this to people, so I'm so specific. Alright, there's something that I'm giving the entire lineage of 26 plus 2 is please teach your classes to all go in the same way. It's quite unpleasant being knocked in the face when you're trying to go into your pose. Alright, it's happened a few times. Anyway, just saying. Alright, and here we go. Bhujangasana, the cobra pose. The hands are nicely underneath these shoulders. Alright, inhaling breath. It's not a push-up, it's bum. It's lower back. You're a little cobra, you're going to come and peep up. Oh, you're going to peep up and you're going to peep into the back of your brain as you point your toes. As little as you can always float your hands, almost you're using so much glute and back. Breathe. And we release, and it is the left ear. The left ear. Chin comes up. Chin comes up. The hands are nicely beautiful underneath the shoulders. Alright. Fingertips are actually together in this one. So that's very different to, for example, those of you practicing Ashtanga with me, where we are really working on these incredibly famous parts. Do we have a kitty cat?
Yes, we do.
Okay, alright, we're going to go. Ross has joined the yoga studio. He wants to see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. Alright, Ross. Okay, inhale, breath. Exhale. Right, up we go, up we go, up we go. I'll let Ross be. Ross is just after the ladies. This is the ladies' man. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's the right here. Release. Release. Okay, beautiful stuff. Moving on, Salabhasana. Let's see if we can get the whole of the seated section basically done tonight. Only that chop one. Pavana Mukha Tasana, we've got our hands underneath our body. 2 baby fingers are touching. Scissors legs are chin. For the one that's the chin on the mat, again, remember we'll adjust for the 2-legged raise. Okay. Inhale, exhale, up we go. Right. We're going to cutting paper with our legs, scissors legs. Point those toes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Inhale, exhale, up we go. Up we go. Up we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Adjust the neck. Kiss the towel. The neck is now straight. Inhale. Exhale, go. Up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left ear. Release. Release. Consciously see that you can regenerate yourself in 2 breaths. Beautiful, let's repeat. Okay, the beauty of repetition. Beginning yoga, like Ashtanga primary series, follow, do the same things at least once a week. Do many other things, but you've got to brush your teeth once a week. Okay, well, try and brush your teeth a bit more often than once a week. Alright, here we go. Inhale, exhale, up, up, up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And because it gives you also an opportunity just to be alone with the pose. When you know the pose, when you know what's going on, you can just be alone with it. You can be inside you and your pose. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Kiss the towel. Kiss the towel. Inhale, exhale. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's Ross getting involved, etc. Okay, and I think it is right here. I'm going to take a guess. Take a guess. Okay. 1, 2. All right, that's exactly it. We should. All right, so. The chin comes forward. Alright. The arms. Alright. Come out to the side of the body. Alright. Purna Salabhasana, meaning the full locust. Alright. We're going to fly. Alright. We want our yoga, our investment into ourselves. We're going to help us fly in life. Inhale, exhale. And let's go. Come. Fly on your belly. Fly on your belly. Lift up, look into the back of your brain. Come on. Up. Counting. Hold. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Left ear. Left ear. Alright, the chin comes forward. The arms are out to the side of aeroplane wings. Let's do this. Let's do all the poses. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go. Let's fly. Let's fly. Let's fly. Up. Look into the back of your brain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And right ear. Alright. Stabilizers. Okay. Bend those knees. Dhanasarasana. This is the whole back strengthening section series. Okay, again, back row. use your belt, your yoga belt. You can loop, you can create loops so that you can get a nice tail. And I just want you to try and see, can you flex? Your first goal is, how far can you bring your heels towards your bum? Okay, that's the first thing. And you can just relax into that as the front and middle rows do what they do. You can just kind of enjoy, and then also checking with your shoulders. Okay, as you work your hands, you can work your fingertips to your arches of your, the rest of the class follow me so you understand. Right, so if you bring those fingertips towards the arches of the feet, can you immediately feel how as you start kicking, you're already feeling safer and better able to do your bow movement. Okay, alright, do not attempt a bow movement until you've done quite a bit of yoga. Alright, inhale, exhale, kick, move, let's go. Hold, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, I think it's right here. Right, we'll go for right here. Chin. Let's do it. Okay, get those fingers. Can you get those fingertips right into the arches? Okay, that's going to help your form. Alright, because the knees are going to come apart a bit as you do this thrust. Otherwise, you're just stretching and working on flexibility, and you can just, as a beginner, pull your heels towards your glutes, your bum. Inhale, exhale, let's go. Three, 2, 1. Okay, it's the left ear. Alright, keeping pace. Let's keep the pace. Hands are underneath the shoulders. We push up. We push up. Alright. Alright, so sometimes I'll do variations from the traditional 26+2. I'll throw in some cat-cows here. I might also go to a Balasana, but tonight I'm really going to stick and try and deliver as close to that practice as it was taught to me in all of those years in Cape Town and Joburg. Alright, okay. It was a great period, I must say. I used to be able to get a DC-10 red and white one-time aeroplane, and you could pick up a flight to Cape Town for 300 Rand return. How's that? That was amazing. Okay, there we go, guys. We're sitting with our bums. Okay, back row. If you're battling anything in, please don't do that. You've got blocks. You are basically just trying to play and see. Ideally, beginners, can you keep your feet flat? Can you overcome a lot of the stiffness that's happening there? But front row, okay, so use blocks, take weight. But if you can take the weight on the knees, all right, and you use your fingertips, guys, as you brand new to this pose. Do you see? I don't just let all my weight and then I land. Tonight I'm not going to go further. My knees are also old and sore. Alright, got to be careful. So we're just standing. There are 3 variations of this pose, all becoming more demanding. But this is perfect for Supta Vidrasana, the reclining hero pose, a happy face. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and as we transition in my classes, count of 1 to the right hand side of the mat, count of 2, and count of 3. And Savasana, again seeking 2 breaths. Can you bring tranquility within 2 breaths? %. Raise your arms above your head. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Don't exhale. Shoo. Shoo. Okay. Alright, yeah, sorry guys, we have a hot yoga cat, Ross. He's investigating everything. Alright, knees together, but we're keeping him in the studio. He seems to be fine. He hasn't clawed anybody's mat. That's the big danger with Ross, is he's going to be overcome with a moment of deep affection and put his claws into your mat and go, oh! Okay. Alright. But he's very well behaved. Generally, he knows very quickly what's his scratching pad and not. And that's good. This pose, we can actually have a conversation in this pose. All the time, I'm quite sure you can stand up.
Conversation.
You can. Okay. But you want to be comfortable, letting it settle in. 3, 2, 1, and count of 1, count of 2, count of 3. All right, bring everything down to equilibrium. 2 breaths. Beautiful work. Raise your hands above your head. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Double exhale. Shoo. Shoo. Really putting big effort into those double exhales, guys, so you can really expel that air, right? Ustrasana. So we come with the knees apart. The camel pose. Okay. Maybe a sip of water. Not a bad idea. Alright, let's think about that. Where we got? We were actually. Okay, let's try our best to do this. In theory, we should always be on time. 90%. Up we go. The first set will be a beginner's Ustrasana. And of course, beginners, you just keep doing beginners in the second set as well. You want those elbows as if I come behind you and I'm pulling the elbows towards each other, opening up those chests. Hand into the bottom of the hips, dropping the head. Dropping the head. Good. How far back can you see? Be relaxed, that's the trick. The pose itself can feel scary. Relax. 3, 2, 1, come forward. Doing it traditional styles, count of 1, count of 2, count of 3. So, I would sometimes rather go to a balasana there. Raise your hands above your head. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Double exhale. Shoo. Shoo. All right. Alright, Ustrasana, back rows beginners, remember your basics, you're opening up your chest, you're pushing your hands into your lower back, you want to get your gaze, it's all about your gaze, it does feel scary, but try and be relaxed, actually get to the point where you realize you're not going to fall, even though your throat is open, that's all weird, it feels difficult to breathe, get to the place where you're relaxed, okay? Right, front row, everyone else, we're going to bow now, inhale, go, right there, right heel. Left hand, left heel. Okay, from there. Okay, now you drop head and gaze. Drop head and gaze. Push hips forward. And now just enjoy. Right, breathe. Normally, not ujjayi. Three, go forward. 2, 1, forward. Beautiful, guys. Count of 1. Count of 2. Count of 3. I'm doing all the sit-ups tonight. 2 breaths. All right. Raise your hands above your head. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Double exhale. Shoo. Shoo. All right, turning to the right, guys. We are doing so well. I may have got the order of the series wrong in one thing. I think I should have done the pose we're about to do earlier in the series. Okay. I'm still here. Alright. Alright. No death by lightning bolts, that's all good. There we go, up we go. Up, stretch. Okay, and it's onto the arms. Yep. This one should come a bit earlier. So the elbows are locked out. It can be relaxed. It's an inversion.
It's a safe inversion. Okay, woman. Any time of the month, this is fine. Right. No extreme inversions. No, but this is an inversion. We're trying to get the blood to go into the head. And just relax and flow it. Suspended in space. Alright, but you've got to have some core strength. Can you get back to where you came from without moving your arms? Let's go. You know, exhale, yep. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And touch the sky. Lovely work, guys. Count of 1, count of 2, count of 3, and relax. 2 breaths in tranquility. Raise your hands above your head. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Don't exhale. Shoo! Shoo! Excellent, guys. Excellent. We're working well together there tonight. All right, here we go. Let's go. Second set. Second set. Half tortoise pose. Let's remember what it's called. Karmusana. Maybe. Okay, up we go. Lean forward. Lean forward.
And you're a bit like a tortoise. A little shell around you, your shoulder blade, are protecting your head, your locked out elbows, and letting that head be loose and just replenish itself. In a very gentle fashion. There we go, the last sense of peace. Can you keep those hands in prayer? Can you sit up from here backwards? Try your very best. Inhale. Exhale. Go.
Touch the sky. Count of 1. Count of 2. Count of 3. 2 breaths. Alright. Raise your hands above your head. Put your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Don't exhale. Shoo. Shoo. Alright. Turning around. Okay, now I have mixed myself up. So I have to put these two right next to each other. That's what there would normally be space. We're going to go to Sarvangasana, is right? Yes. Half a rabbit pose. Right, guys. So what's happening here is you do want a bit of grip. I want to be sure your hands are not going to slip if you're really sweaty. All right, because then you could hurt your neck. All right. Most of the poses in this practice are actually very accessible. The ones that are not, you do the other ones. You go to Balasana, you sweat, you come to practice, and the group energy gets you through. Or if you're at home, hopefully this gets you through. All right, up. There we go, nice and tall. And listening forward.
Just jump at that forward. And now you're a rabbit, you're quite cheeky. I think you're quite cheeky, you've got a pom-pom. On there, and up, lift up. And can you tuck your head? Okay, there we go. All right, and then relax and roll forward. Three, 2, 1.
Make your mat nice and pretty. Okay. Keep your rectangle. Remember, in this entire channel, it starts at 1. It goes to 7 for anybody who wants the basic information on this. All right, count of 1. Count of 2. Count of 3. So the first 7 videos give you all the information, and what you're seeing tonight is exactly what happens. Raise your hands above your head. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Don't exhale. Shoo. Shoo. Lovely work, everybody. All right, here we go. We've got to do rabbit number 2. Maybe a minute or 2. Now let me see what I will do. Okay, let's do 2 here though. In it, let's go. Tall,
Let's go forward. Good thyroid. Good full brain. Okay. Lift up. Pom-poms. Pom-pom bottoms. Tuck in that area. And release.
Okay. Gonna try our best. Yeah, let's go. 1, 2. We're at about 87 minutes. Alright, relax. Breathe 2. Raise your hands above your head. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Shoot! Shoot! Lovely, lovely. Alright, okay. So, let's do 1 set of Janu Shavasana. We're going to do 1 Janu Shavasana set with the Paschimottanasana. We're going to do 1 Matsyendrasana, Kapalabhati, Savasana, Planies landing, air traffic controllers in there. We're going down. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, and the big thing in this Janu Shavasana is that the bind is up to the webbing. So many of us human beings are all going to have bent knees to get our forehead on our knee. That's our instruction, not a straight leg. Okay, very set of different instructions to an Ashtanga version of a Janu Shavasana, which there are numerous Janu Shavasanas. Okay. 3, 2, 1, up. Try to keep your hands together, gain core strength. Okay, just gentle like a fish. Alright, no fuss, just nicely. This way and that way, left and right. Okay, bend your knee as is required. Toes back, pull to the face if possible. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and release. Beautiful. Come to the center, always come to your center. Bring your hands, okay? Alright, it's a Paschimottanasana. So up to the sky. Index fingers are released. Toes, find those toes. If you can also go all digits. I'm a big fan of all digits. Digits to digits. Helps me straighten my feet out a bit more. Okay, then look at your knees. So the first few, you're going to just breathe. You don't have to be breathing Ujjayi, but you can. Alright, and then I start lifting my gaze towards my heels, from my knees towards my heels. Just relax and breathe, enjoy it. Lovely. We release. The transition's a little bit different. It's always to the right. Everybody moves to the right. We just fold in our knees. Very easy. Just flip around. There you go. All right. Raise your hands above your head. You're almost home. You're almost home. All right. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Don't exhale. Shoo. Alright, turning around. Okay, where are we? Okay, back row. Alright, I do want to do 1 set of Matsyendrasana. We're going to finish. We'll be a few minutes late, everybody. Alright, so back row, kneel. You can be doing knees. I want you to be doing knees, squash. Getting into the glutes here, please. And using the gravity. This is your time to stretch. It's also your time to go like this, or traditional warm-up squash maneuvers. The rest of the class, please, you can come up, and I want your left foot over your right knee corner. Okay, you try and get your bum. Hold on, I've got to bring my knees together. So you want the bum cheeks to come flat. This is often achieved by using the legs like shoelaces. All right. Upright arm. Okay, to base of spine. Up, touch the sky, touch the sky, touch the sky, bring, okay, keep that head level. You definitely don't want to look at me. Okay, you know already. I don't want anybody to look at me. You're looking over your right shoulder. Go. Send that head. Send that head. Okay. Now, inhale, breath. Spine is up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Hold and breathe naturally. Lovely. And we swap. We swap. All right. That's excellent work there, Neil. Just keep going left and right, deep into the hips. Okay. All of those really removing pain, keeping that flexibility on those core is very important for those movements in sport. All right. Up. Okay. Bums are flat, ladies. All right. There we go. Okay. Nobody look at me. We're going left. Everybody's left. Okay. Inhale, up, spine, exhale, release, inhale, up, exhale, breathe, and we can release. Beautiful work, guys. Legs are up nice and neatly. Right, remember, right, nice. Okay, so we'll go. We fly the same way, in formation. It helps our practice. Raise your hands above your head. Point your toes. Inhale. Sit up. Tell myself, shoot, shoot. Beautiful work, guys. Turn to your left. Kapalabhati. Alright, so there's a couple of bhattis. There's a lot of the pranayamas. Yoga is there's a lot in yoga. So certainly Chandri, now I don't know much about Ghosh at all. Very little know. But as I said, the classifications tend to be quite generic. Okay, so there's a specific form of Kapalabhati. Right, we're going to pump the belly. The inhale through the noses will happen automatically. You must just blow out the air. Try and keep in pace with me. Right, nice and tall. Inhale. Close your eyes. Lick your lips. Open your eyes, inhale breath. Beautiful, guys. Count of one. Count of two. You can take a sip of water. 3. Well done, you've landed back, got your luggage, maybe even better, you've dumped your baggage, something like that. Alright. Alright guys, beautiful, holding on to the deep sense of calmness and peace. Feel like you're in bed. Okay, it's quite hard to actually wake up in the same way. I've never got it right. To sum up there, it's out to the right. Fold up your knees. Particularly this way, to prevent a heart attack early in the morning or something. As we want to leave the heart on the top side, as we roll over to on our right side with our arm in the fetal position, and we quiet. we bring that left hand down, guys, just bring it down in front of us, literally getting us in sleep. And right, say, right, yeah, we've got to do it, we've got to do it. There's the Lord, we must go back, we must do our things. And we're going to go and be householders and workers and gardeners and happy people as well. Alright, sitting the way you want to sit, either just a nice cross-legged, always just trying to get your spine straight. So if you can't do Padmasana, you can always also start just by holding your shins, just so you're making sure you're getting a good posture. Alright, half lotus is what I prefer. First finger and thumb, Gyan Mudra. Just calming, just calm the system. Close your eyes, just drop your chin ever so much. You're a content person. Lovely guys, with that lovely, it's like a full feeling of contentment. Our cups are full. Raise our hands in victory for our fellow yogis, all the people here. Well done to the class, everybody who's supporting here today. Angela on my left hand side, working with me at the studio. So if you're in Maritzburg, this is what we do on a Monday. To our mouths, we want to improve what we say, how we say it, an endless quest in life. Alright, we fail every week, we must try again. To our brains, we're always learning, and we're a bit backwards tonight, but our hearts, let our hearts remain alive and compassionate. Namaste, I thank you for your practice. Shot, guys! Well done. Thank you guys, thanks for your support. That's amazing. Shot, Angela. Shot. Thank you, Neil. Shot, Dion. Thank you. Thanks for that one. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Janelle. Awesome. Okay.